Hey everyone, hope you're all having a sufficiently spooky Halloween season so far. Last year I wasn't able to participate in the Halloween edit war that Benny Productions held since I hadn't yet discovered his amazing channel in time. I actually found his channel because of the contest, but I was determined to enter this year if he held the contest again. And he did, so here's my entry. This was an interesting experiment for me as I wasn't initially inspired at all by the stock images that we're required to use. I experimented with the elements in different compositions until I got to something I thought was a pretty good starting point, and then I went through several stages of both liking and hating everything I was doing, but I was determined to make something I was proud of to enter. So I kept working and pushing myself to really study what I'd created and see what it was that I wasn't liking about it and how I could improve it. I'm glad I did because in the end I was really happy with how this turned out. Now on a side note, somehow I accidentally deleted one of my screen recording sessions, so there'll be a jump in the edit process. However, when it gets to that part, I'm gonna pause the time lapse and briefly explain what all I did. Okay, now let's get spooky! Alright, well I hope you're enjoying the video so far. This is where the missing capture footage was. The image on the left is what we have so far, and the one on the right is where it's going to cut to. Sorry for the low resolution when it zooms in on the image, but I had to take these screenshots of the video to get these before and after shots. Now the biggest difference you'll probably notice is the color toning. I used a camera raw filter to bring out some texture and details and to add some overall contrast, then shifted the colors to a more purple and orangish tone. I know there's a couple of lookup tables in there too, although I'm not sure if I added them here or later on when I did more toning. After trying to put the pumpkin cart in a few different places, I ended up putting it on the hill here and added the necessary shadows and highlights to blend it into the scene. Then I put a couple of pumpkins in front of this tombstone here to add a little bit of depth, and I lit up a jack-o'-lantern and placed it over here in the graveyard. Then I turned on a light in this main window on the top section of the house. And after all that, I added a very slight oil paint filter to the image just to smooth over some of the smaller details. And I think that's about it. I tweaked some other minor things using the last couple of required stock images, but that's all the big stuff. Okay, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you at the end to wrap everything up. Alright, well there was my entry for Benny's Spooky Edit War 2021. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and be sure to stay tuned for my video coming sometime within the next week. It's going to be a super special image I made just for Halloween and to celebrate the 1K subscriber milestone for the channel. Yay! It's easily the largest, most involved and complicated image I've ever worked on, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. See you then!